All right, people, big up on yourself. So, all right, so we're gonna talk about some deep issues like today. So, it's a great day. It's a beautiful day. Yes, and the birds are singing, the bees are in the trees. Yes, and so and the plants are growing. The ants are still walking up and down, and Mary, the butterflies, them are still flying all about. Yes, and Christmas time, with Aki still on the tree and one and two mangoes still a blossom. So that shows nothing wrong with the earth. The earth around the earth around us plan. So when people say the earth is messed up, no, not the earth messed up. Is the people. You the people is messed up. Yes, and you the people is messed up and we try off getting back on a scroll. You understand? So big up Empress Selassie on this beautiful December month. What is the Christmas month? You understand? Big up Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth. You understand? The royal family, the bloodline. Because there's nothing as black and white in our sight, ladies and gentlemen. It's a thing named bloodline. One of no one, you guys who get to know the phone if you don't really know it yet. You understand? Because yesterday I did a show and I tell them say L.A. Lewis love Christianity and some people that beg for differ. You understand? Are people that say, yo, L.A. Lewis a Rasta man, I big of Christianity. And we get a lot of call last night, even this morning I got a two call. Enough people say, yo, L.A., I love it, love how you boost Christianity. And big up my fans them from the 12th tribe of Israel, called the 12th tribe of Israel called me and say, L.A., I'm not telling a youth. We check say it was a funky ras or a just a style ras, but I say a real ras, because I say I teach things them. So I say, yeah, because you know, L.A. Lewis I got it, growing up in a place called Trenchtown. You understand? So drink some frankincense and myrrh tea. Yeah, enough of the guys don't even know what frankincense and myrrh tea. It's a very good tea and a very powerful tea. Frankincense and myrrh. But make sure you get the real myrrh. So as I say people, nothing wrong with the world, you know. It's just you the people that in it. You understand? So when are you gotta start do the right thing, start live the right way, start unite, one world peace, one world order. You understand? One universal peace, one universal order. Cause we have to talk about the different intergalactoral, planetary life form them that is out there. You understand? Big up the Anunnaki them, big up the reptilian beings them, big up the Zoat them, big up all the earthlings them, big up the supreme beings them. You understand? Big up the mystical um, entities that is out there and all of the other species. You understand? So, but the human species are a very interested species. You understand? Because they don't seem to unite too oftenly. So, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm at the office right now, chilling your record, yard and abroad. So, just to reach the office. So, you know, early. So, big up on yourself, people. So, we just reached it. Yeah. So, it's an important piece of artwork. You know, I'm a collector of art. So, big up the artist Joey L. Campbell. Yeah. So the ancient pyramid them. So everything evolved back to Africa. See, Mother Nature, everything around from Mother Nature come right down. The conquering line of tribe of Judah, who represent to Haile Selassie, Ra, you understand, Imartep, you understand, the sun gods them, the eyes of Osiris. So this picture got a lot in it. So the Ankh represent male and female, the blessed fruit, ganja, the David star, the crest moon, and the drums them. You understand? So it's a it's a thing that people when I grew up in Trenchtown, I was grown up by people like Martin McPlanner. You understand? So I was blessed to be one of the what you call it, the blessed Trenchtonians them. You understand? Grew up with Martin McPlanner, grew up with Bob Marley, you understand, when I was a little kid, you understand, so I'm blessed. So now you see why L.A. Lewis is one of the real reggae stars. Because Enough people don't know who's Martha Planner. Martha Planner is the first Rasta in Jamaica to sit down with Emperor Haile Selassie. Now, some people that say L.A. Lewis, because me hail Emperor Selassie, as I also hail a lot of other gods, but I hail Emperor Selassie among all of the gods them in these times. You understand? The reason why now, because I now say Haile Selassie build the earth. I now say Haile Selassie create eat, air, water, matter, or nothing at all. I would be have to be a madman to say yes. Him or she know the God will create heaven and earth. I will tell you, run from the man there, I run from the woman there. Is a dangerous and a wicked madman or a man woman that. Because nobody know the God who created the earth. Nobody know the God who created the heavens and the sky. We only know that Mother Nature.
So Louis.
Good morning, Mr. Stephen. We only know that Mother Nature now created the earth. Mother Nature is the earth. Mother Nature create all things that is formed upon the earth come from Mother Nature. That's why you see we have to always give praises unto the woman because she's the closest thing to Mother Nature. Whether she's black, whether she's white. You understand? Some people say white people come from black people. No. There's no historical evidence of that. Some people say the Chinaman, no, everything evolved from Mother Nature. Everything stemmed from the earth. You understand? Because remember, L.A. Lewis is a farmer, as well as I'm a musician. And I plant enough things. And sometimes I see things coming out of the garden and things come up on the fields. What I never plant, it just created. So what I'm saying now, Mother Nature is the God of all things upon this planet. Intergalactic, planetary speaking. You understand? And upon other planets, things develop from the monks and from the ground. So Mother Nature is a universal order. Whether I don't know what they call Earth or what they call the land from Pluto or Zwart or none of them other. There's 268 million planets that were out there or more. But you know, Elelus is a researcher. So enough people for know say there's every star we see in the sky is a planet because it's a matter by itself. It's a object by itself, so it's a planet. Anything that is not on this earth, any piece of stone that is not on this earth is a planet. It's just for you to name it. There are planets that under water and there are planets that under fire and like Mercury and others a planet what is like Mercury. There are planets that's under snowed upon ice, Iceland them. There are countless planets, ladies and gentlemen. Like there's two sides of this even monk that we're on. You have the underground system, you understand? We should have different people who live under the ground. Trust me, I've met some of them. Trust me, on my way coming up to this day. So people, what I'm saying now, big up Empress Selassie, because reason why I hail Empress Selassie, because there is no other man as great as Empress Selassie in these times. I know others are the gods them. And Selassie is from the tribe of Judah, from the lineage of King Solomon, come right up from the Batan. And the Batan race, ladies and gentlemen, is the most holiest race out of ancient Africa, Egypt, or where you want to call it. Google it, the Batan people them. So that's why when time I say the DJs and the singers them start called Gays, Batiman, and then give the Gays them the power. Because then give the Gays them a name that is sacred. Then give the Gays them a name that is our most holy. Batan, Batiman, Batman and Robin. So that's why I say Batman even more powerful than Superman. And the Hungry Man then could have put up with Superman. Remember, you know, the Hungry Man what they could have put up with Superman that is an earthling is Batman, Batan. So the Batan people. And then in the race, the most powerful thing where you hand over in a relay is the Batan. So, words of power, ladies and gentlemen. So, this is the side of the 7-star general that enough of you guys haven't seen. Because, as I tell you, say, I've evolved, I've grown. First time, you know, we used to do little gimmicks because, you know, the time was sad and the time was lonely and too much violence was going on. Not that violence really stopped, you know. But in those times now, the people need something to carry them on. They need somebody because everybody was lost. So I chose to be the joker. But not anymore. I've evolved because everything grows, ladies and gentlemen. If you're gonna at a position where you're not growing, you're dead. The only thing that does not grow is death. When something is dead, it's zip, zap, nada, kaput, still. So, back to the Empress Selassie now. So be careful what they call the children, be careful what they name yourself. Yes, and the white man is a great man. The black man is a great nation. But the only thing that they can say that the black nation is the founding nation of all nations. I don't know if there was a nation before the black nation, but it is evident that the black nation is the founding nation of all nations. But you cannot take away from the white man, you cannot take away from the Japanese, you cannot take away from no one. Because at the end of the day, although the black nation is the eldest of all nations, as I'm saying, although the black nation is the oldest of all nations, in these times we fall from grace. Or a lot of 98% or 97% of the black nation fall from grace. Because what you guys do now, when you start the most sin of all sin, fight against self. A family that is divided is a dead family. And you guys have been divided for so long, ladies and gentlemen. It's Christmas. Yes, and it's Christianity. Christmas, Christianity. Christopher Columbus. They do rhyme. So it's captivity. It's captivity of the human nation, captivity of the human mind. But what happened? Christianity captured the black man spirituality and turned it into a business named Christianity. So at the end of the day, if it was like music now, Christianity would still belong to us if we were to go into a court. So when some Rastaman say, yo, burn Christianity. No, you're burning your own thing. The white man go took our thing named spirituality and turned it into Christianity. Spirituality, Christianity. Because the black man was always spirituality. Yes, and it has always been in our genes. Remember now, and we are the first somebody started saying gods. Yes, and lords. Overlord. Yes, and Immortep. Yes, and Ra, Atom. Then after that now, other nations came in and started learn from us and started admire us. Then we have golds and silvers and diamond and precious emerald as nothing. We just have them as piece of flickers. But other nations now saw that it was good. So they came over to Mama Africa now, the head of all the monk, the head of all the planet, the head of all the earth, and saw that people like Mansa Musa, Shaka Zulu, the one of the greatest, yes, and warriors them and gods them of their era. You understand? Because people praise them like how people praise Empress Selassie, like how people praise Queen Elizabeth, people praise the Pope of Rome, and a lot of people praise Haile right now. And if you yourself work to be somebody that people look up to, people praise you. Same like how people praise Jay-Z, people praise Bounty Killer, because we all have our thing named fans. People praise Vibes Cartel, people praise Michael Jackson. When people see them get, so that's why they call us musician, artist, because it's from the art. And we have a culture. And God is an art. So, Christianity, ladies and gentlemen, if he's a black man or a Rasta man, they can burn it out. Because if you remember now, Empress Selassie is the head of all Christianity in Africa. If you believe a lie, because Empress Selassie always give homage to the church and give support to the church more than anything else. He's a holy spiritual being. So that's why the 12 tribe of Israel called me and said, LA, we love where you talk as a family. You're really a Trenchtonian being. So people, Bob Marley, L.A. Lewis, Marcus Garvey, what does all of us got in common, the three of us got in common? We're all from Trenchtown. Marcus Garvey first school still is in Trenchtown. Marcus Garvey first church was in Trenchtown. What was pulled on by Edward Siaga I went from Edward Siaga, pull that down the church up at 6th Street, ladies and gentlemen. No, up at 7th Street corner. So you see it, so my apology. I see where Marcus Garvey first church was at 7th Street corner, right in front of the Workman land there. So ask anybody down in church and they'll tell you. 10 bulldozers come for lick it down. None of them could lick it down. All of them who come for lick it down. Because Edward Siaga was going to put up a church and that was going to put up a housing scheme on that platform. Until now, the land flat out, and until now, no housing scheme can build it. So it just become a Workman land back again. And then build up a prison couple miles down from it named Remand Center in Demontown. And coming up on that piece of stretch that Marcus Garvey put his church on, until now nothing can build on it. It's like a madman build a house on it, and now the local villagers them start build some little being a house on it. But no governmental entity can go on that land. Until now they tried it, it all failed. So Marcus Garvey himself, ladies and gentlemen, is a next demigod or earthly god. Because there are many gods. Because the Bible itself said, thou shalt not praise no other god above me or above thee. So that shows it. And if we are the children of God, our gods, we have to be gods too. But until we understand ourselves and know that we are gods, people, you will keep on living like human beings. Because you cannot call Elelus a human being. You understand? That would be a disrespect. You understand? So check out the encyclopedia, ladies and gentlemen. What does human being mean? You understand? Human being mean primitive. Things that is not evolved, or things that is not grown yet. Animalistic. You understand? So dogmatically species. So you all must call yourself gods and goddess back again. Whether you're black or whether you're white, you're all gods and goddess. Whether you're Chinese or you're Jews or you're Gentile, we are all gods and goddesses. Because the Chinese them look upon themselves as gods, and the Hebrew look upon themselves as gods. The Indians them look upon themselves as gods. And remember, it could be one god. Because if it was one god, the Chinese them would have been damned. Now the Chinese is the most prosperous nation right now in the world. Otherwise, from Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth, England, Great England. Yes, sir. And the Chinese them praise Buddha, they praise about 10 different gods. The Indians them I think is the third most powerful group of people in the world. And they pray Krishna, they praise about 10 different female gods, they praise about 10 different set of gods. So if they were all doing wrong, ladies and gentlemen, why are they doing better than us, the people in the European diaspora? They are all doing better than us. See now we in the European diaspora, which is now represented and is defending Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth captured land. Yes, and the land of the Maroons, which we still not even given the Maroons are registered ourselves because Maroons. So the Chinese are coming over here now, and the Indians them and the Mexican them is coming over here, and it's taking over the whole place and it's buying up the whole place. So that must show that they have superiority. Same like how Emperor Selassie in his times proved to be the greatest man on the planet. That's why I say the Bible predicted him back and said, all nations shall bow in front of the returning Messiah, which come from the Batan nation, the most powerful less nation on the planet, the Batan nation. So I would call a gear Batman from today. Because if you despise the gear, them and say that the gears them are doing something wrong by killing the productivity of humanity, are trying to kill the productivity of humanity. Because remember, anything that not growing is dead. So when a man sleep with another man and decides he's going to live with another man till the rest of his life and will not have sex with a female, that's killing the nation. When a female decides she's got to have sex with another woman and will never have sex with a man, ladies and gentlemen, the planet will be totally annihilated, zero rated, if it continue. And that's maths. That's not nothing that I am trying to build, and nothing that I'm trying to put down on any nation. But nevertheless, I do not support violence against any nations unless it is necessary. Because sometimes violence is necessary. You understand? Because you have to fight fire with fire. You have to give love, love. You understand? So in case of violence that comes, so it is appointed to man to know about evil and to know about good. It's appointed to woman to know about evil and good. Because if you're in a situation now that a violent man is coming to destroy your town, destroy your city, rip off the little baby them, kill the woman them, enslave the man them, you cannot sit down and let it happen. You have to apply back your violent and your dogmatically energy to that system. But if somebody approach you with love, you have to approach them back with love. Even if they approach you with violence, first approach them with love and try to, calm them down. But if they're going to be approaching you with violence, you have to be, boom, violent back. Because remember now, up to Jesus Christ, who is the original Jesus Christ, the Black Messiah, ears as thick as wool, eyes as red as fire, skin is as burnt brass. But as I said, the white man now captured the image, the likeness, and then put his color onto it. That for sure said the white man know that we, the black nation, are the leading nation. But nevertheless, in the economical standpoint, they are now the leading nation, but they're leading now with our material. And we now are fighting our material. So big up the Christianities, them, big up the church, and big up the state. Because Empress Selassie came back as a statesman. That's why you say the Queen of England bow before him and all nations bow before him. And the Queen of England now, it's a bloodline. Because the Queen hold the thing called the scepter, and we the black people, Africa, hold the thing called the Ark of the Covenant. So anywhere that the Ark of the Covenant and the scepter lies, we show you the leading nation. Because out of the 876 nations or crowns that is on this flat piece of planet called Earth, which you guys said it is round, and I don't know how you come by that standpoint, because anything round, you have to jump off for the side or jump off for the bottom. Because show me a man who can walk upside and down, then I'll show you the greatest man or one of the greatest men on the planet. And it wouldn't be so good for you to walk upside and down for the rest of your life. And some people say the earth is spinning like, spin anything, it will fling off everything off it, like a merry-go-round. Spin a merry-go-round, no matter how fast I spin a merry-go-round, release a seat them, everybody upon a merry-go-round is going to be thrown off. So the earth could be a spin, ladies and gentlemen. And when I fly upon a plane, as far as I can see, it's flat. I never go around nothing so yet. So I'm just giving you food for thought, because as I said, I've evolved. This is not the LL who's running the joke and everything. I'm a businessman now, an entrepreneur now, I'm a state person now. Because you have to evolve, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're one way all the days of your life, you're going to be a dead man or a dead woman. So first, you grow as a baby, as a tadpole, then you push out a little tail, then you become a reptilian, then you drop your tail, push out two little foot, then push out a little hand, then your big head now with a big eye, them can remember say your eye the bigger than your foot first now. And see your eyes look like sting on the on your body now. Then you push out a neck. So big up the underwater people them who still live underwater. You understand? So big up Atlas, and big up the portals them on this planet and the outer portals them. So ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of things for you guys to learn. Yes, and so coming 2000, you got to see a lot of Marvel characters, such as people who work magic. You got to see a wizards them come up. You got to see a lot of people who probably can fly without wings. You got to see a lot of people who can. Matter of fact, you already seen them, but they're working in a thing called entertainments now, because you guys on this planet, on the brain still lack in the past. So on the door ready for the 10G or the 10D or the 10K eyesight sets. So there are we are still putting ourselves under entertainments. You understand? So Christianity, ladies and gentlemen, we must all adore it. You understand? And fight it. But go and study it. Because Empress Selassie, as the Holy Power Rastaman said, is one of the most powerfulest gods in these times. Because there's a lot of gods. Because before Jesus Christ, no, before Jesus, there was Jesus Christ. And then the white man give Jesus Christ, likings and knowings. So, although you still can say Jesus Christ, if your God and the Son said it's coming from Jesus Christ. And before Jesus Christ, there was Jehovah. Yeah, son. And before A was I. So when them said A, B, C, we the original nations, we don't say A, B, C, we say I. That's why we said I and I don't I. You understand? I Jehovah. You understand? So it's not A, B, C in the original African or Ethiopian official scrolls. It's I C A B C. I C A B C. Check it out, ladies and gentlemen. The first letter was I and I. Rastafari. Empress Selassie. Idonia. Because remember, before Jehovah, you understand, was Idonia. Idonia. You understand? Rastafari. So you guys, if you know, are gonna get theologically motivated now, because theologically speaking now, because a lot of people, when we say theologically speaking, some people don't know what we're talking. We're talking about theologically speaking, I mean Christianically speaking, biblically speaking, are from a spiritualist standpoint. So that's what theologically speaking. So theologically speaking, now, if you want to come in on the show, you can call 1-876 7734594. Just to talk upon this issue. 1-876 7734594. So it will come back now to Christianity and to Christmas, ladies and gentlemen. So now, Christmas is a time where we all in this European colonial part of the planet. Because even China and Japan was colonized, and the Japanese took the stand up for Queen Elizabeth or stand up for the Europeans more. That's why them and the Chinese now they kick off big until the Chinese now, Japanese the Chinese now capture the Japanese the Europeans now capture China, and they have China underneath slavery or underneath colonization for over 100 years. So that's why you see when the Chinese them get free up now because it was a treaty, like how the Maroons them and the Europeans them they signed a treaty. Yeah, so about the Maroons them treaty up long time, but there's nobody for come and said, yo, we're gonna be the new leader of the department over here. So we're still underneath the governmental order. Yeah, son. So, and the Queen herself is not having any standpoint against it because she know that it's the law. So the law is the law and the United Nations. Yes, but there's nobody smart enough to do it. And then people afraid that if them do it now, the same black man they go kill them for holding upon power, like the politician and like the prime minister them are, some other governmental entity who want to hold on power. So the black man set up in a way that the black man kill himself for hold himself from victory. So the black man is his own enemy from coming back his own God or his own leader or his own strength. Because if a black man try to say, yo, we're going to free about black man, the same black man want to kill him. Because the black man, the old slave them now, will on the European doorway said we. Because what the European did now, the European now put the black man now as an old slave for hold on the doorway and then left him and said, you're the governor general, you're the minister of this, you're the minister of that, you're the minister of that, you're the minister of that, you're the minister of that. You understand? So when the time up now for the black man coming back now and do some boom and take back in power now, because the European already left it, Yes, and but the European invented a thing called taxation. So it's business. And you can't blame the European for doing it because it's business and every nation wants for the nation to survive. It's a thing called survival of the species. But it's when our species are going to learn, the black species or the copper species, because no man is black because he can be this black, but then, and the white man have black here, but it's a copper nation. So when it's a copper nation, it's got to learn. So people, you can go to your church, because church is a good thing. Church unite and church also divide too. But it's for the world to unite back and every church to come together as one, the white man to come together as one, the black man to come together as one, because there's going to be a thing called intergalactic planetary war when other planets are going to come capture our planets. So you all better come back together as one. Because divided we fall, united we stand. So I don't fight black or white war. I pass and think that I've grown. I've read books. I've read scrolls. I've sit down and talked to great nations leader. I've sit down and talked to great nation leaders, the females. I've sit down and talked to great wizard, great magician. And I'm still learning more because he who think he know it, everything know it, nothing at all. So people make a unite and black nation take back, lift up again under wisdom and knowledge. Know yourself and know that we are gods and goddess. I don't know. So big up on yourself. Yes, and take back on the ear. Rastafari. Because enough people just use it as style. Because if you want with people use Rastafari as style, just make police start hold back Rasta and start trim Rasta and start beat Rasta and start downgrade Rasta. And then you're going to find out who will take it up or who will lift it off. All of those times will not come back. Yes, and because people start wise up now. So, and people start know the truth. So I'm standing up for righteousness and I'm standing up for justice. So people, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's when it come. And as I say, for this Christmas, ladies and gentlemen, if there was no time when I share and give to somebody who need help this Christmas and chill and record, ladies and gentlemen, and keep on supporting chill and record, and thanks for the support from all sides of the globe. You understand? So, and stop fight this black and white war. People were in a different dimension, but some people still are this black and white war and still big up slavery. Remember, you know, the black man is a slave the black man, the Chinese man is a slave the Chinese man, the Jews is a slave the Jews, the white man is a slave the white man, till it become a planetary economical war. Because if you notice, the reason why even the white man come control, it is because we the black nation and we the copper nation, they down in Africa or down in ancient Egypt, a war against one another and slaving the less fortunate. Because remember, when you hear about the Jews and the Gentile, it was still black man slaving black man. One call himself the Jews and one call himself the Gentile. And the Jews them now used to look down upon the Gentile. And then now the Egyptian them now used to look down upon everybody because the Egyptians them was the most powerful nation. The Batans them was the most spiritual nation of all the nations. So people, I hope you learn some things from what I say, and then you can go research it and develop it up. Because we are living, not only the white man, but also the black man are living behind time. Because if you dig up all of the pyramids them, you'll find out that you find a microchip in them. So how comes the pyramids and people find microchip in them? That sure said somebody underneath captivity got it all down and was miseducated, misinformed, misled, misteach. That's why the Chinese them are evolving and the Japanese them are evolving, because the Japanese them never get European colonize too much. The Chinese them never get forget European colonized too much. Yes, and now the Indians them too much. But they were. But the black people did. So black people come out of the European colonization brain thought and go back to our ancient scrolls, go back to the Egyptians them thoughtings because it's on Google. And you the people in Africa go back to one of things because on our slave in Africa, on the prime minister, that's why I say big up Malawi. You understand? And Malawi, where I'm one name. He's coming back with some good things. The only foolishness what Mugabe go on with him go sign back to the Chinese. So it's like you're coming out of the European slavery and then you're going back to the Chinese economical slavery. So that was his own downfall. But we, the black people, need to start take up our own education back. You understand? Remember, the duncest local boy in Africa speak over 6-7 language. But we, the brightest copper man are called black man in the European diaspora, only can speak probably about 3 or 4 different language. But the local man in Africa where shub and cat, where shub where suffer in the street, speaking more than 6-7 language. If you believe a lie, go down there right now. So that for sure say the powers lies within Africa. And then different from that, if Africa was to cut off all its gold, its copper, its uranium, all its resource from the West over here, so you would see that the West would be kneeling back again to Africa. Or the West would have to start treat Africa, or we, the black people, on a more respectable level. The Chinese them would have to start treat the black nation on a more respectable level, because the black nation is the only thing that is holding back itself. Christianity is not holding down nobody. It's just for you to understand that Christianity belongs to the black man. Take down the white Jesus off of the pulpit, put up the black Jesus Christ, or if you want to still call him Jesus, put up the black Jesus. Because at the end of the day, I'm just giving a food for thought. My eyes is as red as fire. My skin is as burnt brass. My hair is as thick as wool. So who does that describe in the Christianity Bible? That's why Empress Selassie build a lot of churches. But the insanity nations now, it's a born church. You cannot burn a church. Or you go burn your own place of sanctuary. So you're all to know that, ladies and gentlemen. So if I'm talking stupidness, one can put up on the state that I'm talking stupidness. But before you say I'm talking stupidness, go and do your research and you'll find out that everything that I'm saying connected, because everything connect. The whole world connect, the whole universe connect. But it's to find out how are we connected. That's why people wonder why Trillionaire Record is the #1 in marketing, promotion, #1 in video shooting, #1 in everything. But the only thing that we're not #1 with is the black nation supporting the company that come for highlight them back. Remember, Trillionaire Record is the first black-owned digital distribution company, music digital distribution company in this part of the region what they call Caribbean. We are the first and only black-owned publishing company in the whole entire Western atmosphere. There's no black publishing company, official publishing company in America, none. All of them is subsidiarily, or all of them is children company to Sony Record or to Arista Record or to BMI or to the White Man Company. None of them is independent. Jay-Z is not independent. Jay-Z still is under Sony. Rick Ross them still under Sony. So no matter who you hear, Michael Jackson was the only somebody who was trying to get independent. And they say how that turn out. Them try to slaughter him. Till him forgot hiding under a different name. I know Michael Jackson is the master of plastic surgery and the master of hiding and the master of illusion. So you check good if Michael Jackson is dead, but that's another show. You check the castic and check Michael Jackson height. So why would them put a short castic for a tall man and nobody realized that the castic was shorter than Michael Jackson? And why would a doctor kill the greatest entertainer on the planet, otherwise from Michael, otherwise from Bob Marley and L.A. Lewis? But only those L.A. Lewis powers of entertainment yet. But through the same black man, them politicians, them try for hold on L.A. Lewis, because them say L.A. Lewis have put out subliminal message in their music and they free up the black nation and still in power, Her Majesty forget her tax, what they want to take the tax, but that's a different show again. Because the tax is what the black nation politician them is holding on and not going back to them African heritage through the tax. And they want to rob Her Majesty the tax. What is for Caesar, given to Caesar. What is for Her Majesty, given to Her Majesty. What is for the black nation, given to the black nation. So it's power people. Nobody wants to lug off of them petty power and go back to the real power. The power of humanity underneath a more higher order called the supreme beings. That's why the Supreme Court is over all court. Because the word supreme people, check out what it means. God-like mentality. And you can get the show like, I guess the show is one of the most conscious shows I've ever done. But them set the black nation now, the old slave, for though like, nothing like name consciousness. Talking about killing, talking about violence, the show would be ram, all eye. But talking about things for uplift them, because them said, if you want to know, or if you want to fool the black nation, give them a book. Because they taught us not to read, not to write in the European diaspora. And they went down in Africa and did it too. So, be a real Rasta once again. Because you now hear them Rasta you know, and they say, Haile, Selassie, are too tough. You know hear the Rasta man say, I and I again. Up here, yo dog. So the Rasta man them left them lion mentality and got a dog mentality now. You understand? So, hail up to all the I and the I jeans them. Because the 7-star general has evolved. That's why I'm going on to now the 7.9-star general. Yes, and G7 government. The G summit. G7 summit. Haile Selassie was a founder of the European League again. Yes, and the United Nations. Now people don't know that. Check it out. So, I now go tell you Haile Selassie created the earth, I would be lying. I now go tell you Selassie created land, wood, and water, I would be lying. That is the job of Mother Nature, which never want to forget for prayers. Gaia, if you don't want to call her that. Hail Isis. Isis. That's why the warriors them name themselves Isis. And there is the most powerful things that cannot be stopped. Name of power, ladies and gentlemen. So go back to the ancient Ethiopian majesty, go back to the ancient African power, and go take back on the stuff. See there, Hitler got on Africa and took the swastika, which is representing of the sun, and become the most powerfulest man upon the planet in his times. And Hitler did have him over a man, check it out, who give him a stick, a powerful stick, which is the mandrake stick. Learn about that plant and the mandrake, and then we'll learn powers. But Hitler was crave for power. Because Hitler said, if you give me power, you probably can take the power from him. So Hitler killed the same man, the ghost that taught him to create the golden egg. And he died. So that is what we forgot it to study about Hitler, the rising and the falling of Adolf Hitler. Check it out. So that's why when we say Obia, science, witchcraft, it exists in all political and all spiritual standpoint. Otherwise call it spirituality if you don't want to call it Obia or science. It's the black man thing. It's the smart white man thing too. It's a smart Japanese thing. Because most of the time some people come and chill and they record for the marketing and they come for bust them music We tell them, say, yo, family, they're too heavy. Because them ringer, some of the come too heavy, them get dark, pure as silver in the fire furnace. So you can know. So people, just go back to African heritage, go back and go study, research and development, long before the Mayans them. So they're not one God, there are many gods. But there is one nation. We are all one. But you have the head of the nation, but the head become the tail. Because the world is going back way. So people, big up yourself and have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's when you come. Yeah, son. So big up all the 13 months of the year. Yeah, son. Big up the different time zones them. Big up the different suns them. Big up the different moons them. What we have. Study things, people. Studying is a great thing. That's why you see them hide the books them from the black man them hide the books and the scrolls them from the black man till the black man himself start hide the books on himself. Check out even the schools them. But not only in the black man history now, also in the white man history. That's why they say Chinese will move. We are ahead of us because the black man and the white man get caught up in them own slavery. Holding down them one another and fighting them one another for nothing. Till automatically now the white man start learn the same thing that he has been taught in the black man for how long the black man had slavery, because it have become now a thing called the bloodline now. It have become a thing now named the 1% now. So the white man now is no longer a race. It's again. The white man now, the leader of the white man now is a power is. The leader of the black man now is now a power is. But they look a few 99% spin around a circle. That's why we have Black Friday, Black this, Black that, and then different from that now, we still talk about Black History Month and Black this. Fuck that, you know, you hear the Jews that talk about say Jews Month, and the Jews them get wickeder treatment than the Black nation, but the Jews them rise out of them thing and ask. Remember, you know, the Jews them got it back repatriation money already, you know, and the black man them alone don't ask for repatriation money. So the Jews them are doing a thing named them don't want to go back underneath slavery, so them put themselves economically. The Chinese don't want to go back under slavery, so the Chinese put themselves under economically. You know, the Chinese are film Christmas, but they have film Christmas on a different date than the white man Christmas. She will say, they all are one. The Jews them have for them Christmas, but them put for them Christmas on a different date. They all are one. The Maroons them have for them Christmas, but the Maroons have for them Christmas on the 6th of January. They all are one. So, as Marcus Garvey said, arise, ye mighty people, and towards the east for the coming of a black king. And he has already come already, Empress Selassie. That's why I praise Empress Selassie, and I also praise Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth in these times. Because it's not a black or a white thing, it's a bloodline thing. Study what bloodline mean. Remember in Obama have white man in his blood. George Bush have black man in his blood. Check it out. Manners. So it's not a black thing, ladies and gentlemen. It's a bloodline. It's a 1%. And the 1% have links with the aliens them. And it's holding you guys down. Not them holding you guys down, because the 1% is dead enough. They're becoming old man and old woman, and they want to evolve. But on still holding on yourself underneath the Western atmosphere slavery. Check out in America now. White man suffer. Check out in England. White man suffer. Black man suffer. You understand? And they still holding themselves down in slavery. Ladies and gentlemen, I've evolved. This is not L.A. Lewis again as a joker. I've played that part, and that part has played out. This is L.A. Lewis now as a political, spiritual motivator, leader, 7-star, 0.9-star general. And check what 7 and 9 point represent. So 2020, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a great year. I'm gonna be more surviving. I'm gonna be more prosperous. I'm gonna be more healthier, more wealthier, more stronger, more powerful. I'm gonna be looking more younger because cells always grow. Your hunger can get stronger, but because of you're not studying the ancient Egyptian or African power, you're getting weaker. I can show you a little man now what is 80 years old and him still can beat me in the arm wrestling. Him still lift up some big every pan because he never lost in culture and he never lose the books them. And trust me people, me that rob him one of them book there. Because he must say, LA, you're not ready enough yet to get the book, but you're ready enough to get some of my things. Me not get the book them yet. Because the book in the under for fool, now that he is calling me a fool, can be dangerous. So, ladies and gentlemen, wisdom is power, not money. Knowledge is power, not money. Because his knowledge make the money and his knowledge create everything. So, give back on yourself some knowledge. Learn what 21 mean. Learn what 7 mean. Learn what 23 mean. Learn the numbers them. Numbers. Even though you're a million miles away, girl, I love you every day. So people, so the Chinese them now are going to start the economical slavery. So it's another war again, but it's an economical war. It's a robotical war. It's an IA war. It's an IT war. It's an IE war. See people, see how I come back and can run things. See how I come back and tell us that it's not ABC. It's ICAB. ICAB. So IA or IE, no matter what you want to call it, it's the thing that is running back the world now. Intelligence. You want name intelligence. Intellectual property rights. Everything is I. The I court. There's no other court higher than the I court. So I was the first word, ladies and gentlemen, with the English people now, when they did capture, or the black man did help capture, enough of the Africans them for sell to the white man, and the white man carry us over here, them took away the I from us. But as I tell us, me link with the Asian gods them, and them teach me a whole heap of things. Them now giving the scrolls them yet, people, not for the scrolls them yet, but I've got it 1 and 2 look scroll, but the most powerful them say, LA, you're door ready for them scrolls yet. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm door ready. I'm not going to tell myself I'm ready. When the elders them say I'm ready, they will give me the scrolls. But until then, they will give me some like 1 and 2 teaching out to them, ladies and gentlemen. That's just the light up on my shoulder. So soda over my head, the yellow. Ja Rastafari. So from today, do not call no gay a Batman, because Batman is the highest nation of all nations, the Batan nation. That's why they say Batman and Superman, Batman and Robin. So the only man what them could have put with Superman is Batman, because Batman or Batan nation, whose Empress Selassie nation and Empress Selassie is the head of it. That's why you say Empress Selassie linked with Queens with linked with Empress Selassie. But yet still now, not for Uno, you go say, burn the Queen. No, you can't burn the Queen of, because the Queen control the scepter, the Queen is the bloodline. So it's all black and white. It's the yin and the yang, the male and the female. Empress Selassie in this time represent the male. Queen is represent the female. You understand? So that's why if you can mix up the sexual race them together, it's gonna be good. Some black man for start fuck some white woman, and some white woman for start fuck some black man. You understand? And mix up the thing. Create a new generation, unite that nation. Some Chinese for start come over, and so the things for start mix up back again. Because it was separated in them say the Babel, the towers of Babel or Gabriel. When every nation there unite and want to capture the supreme nations. So them split up by words. split you up by different movements, broke up the earth, put that piece of it, put that piece of, but if you drag back the world, flat earth together, it's all a puzzle. It was one nation, but it's separated by the volcano, by the same like a Port Royal now, separated from Jamaica, and then the earthquake now bring them back together, and then have the road come across. Everything's a puzzle. But you guys are not studying, so what will you know if you're not study? And by the end of that show, you know, the old slave them probably say me a madman. I say, Haile talk crap. Because the old slave never learned to study. The old slave will learn to say, yes, master, yes, master. So if the old slave now, a kill off the yard slave them, no matter how the yard slave them used to ball and say, yo, we'll get sufferation. We're going to run away. The yard slave in the pan. Where you going to run for? The old slave in the pan. Where you going to run for? You eat that? You see, they are the best thing this. Because all when the white man say, you're free now, the old slave still say, no, master, I'm not free. You're the master. All when time the books them get opened up, YouTube, they don't know where you can go study YouTube, Google, they don't know where you can go study. Because the slave master say, Film Nation and they don't know. You understand? Climate change and all kind of things. So the slave master now start saying, hey, I'm going to start free up on the back now because I'm going to be my savior back now. Because see there, them have to go down back to Africa now and go start survive off of the land. And I saw the slave master now getting power. The European them. So the earth is the God of all things, or the head God. Mother Nature. Whether it's white or whether it's black, whether it's coolie, whether it's Chinese, whether it's any nation. But we are the earth nation, ladies and gentlemen. See that? The earth nation. We're the leading nation. And for the black man them and the black woman them are the earth nation people. They say me a madman because them grew up as a old slave. The politician them got the power for unite now and them still don't want to unite. Because the queen give them at the land. That's what they give them and tell say, you only name politicians, they don't know all about the land. But we just pay them a tax. And you guys still not learning. So the yin and the yang, Queen Elizabeth, Empress Selassie are the most two powerfulest. The powerfulest female that ever walked the planet and the powerfulest male that ever walked the planet. Black and white. Because first it was Cleopatra was the most powerfulest queen ever walked the planet. But Queen Elizabeth surpassed her. Queen Elizabeth captured more lands than Cleopatra. Because Cleopatra they used to capture lands for people. Study it. And black and white people was always having sex. So when time some black man talk about, oh, born a white woman, and a white man talk about, born a black woman. No, people. If you want to see me tell the truth, once you did have, let me tell you a story. Once upon a time, there was a man called Julius Caesar. And there was a beautiful black woman called Cleopatra. The two of them fell in love, start have sex. Then Cleopatra now start teach Julius Caesar about the ancient Egyptian powers and all kind of thing. And Caesar now start getting knowledge and power as a white man. And then when Caesar start rule the land, him same white friend them plan and kill him off. Same like how the same black man plan and kill off the same black man. So see, it's all in the genes. Whether it's black or white. So it's all in the genes, ladies and gentlemen. So black and white has been having sex a long time. So the black and the white has been having sex a long time, ladies and gentlemen. So the man that come talk about born a white woman and born a black man. No, it was always one. And it was way before Julius Caesar and Cleopatra. Because them time there, Christopher Columbus never discovered no West. Christopher Columbus was just a slave, a prisoner, and them put him out for to discover new lands because they never put out the royalty them. And Christopher Columbus went over America, kill off the Indian them, and 1 and 2 black people them were over there. Because the black man was in America, and the Indian was in America long time before Christopher Columbus. When Christopher Columbus came to Jamaica, General Pocahontas was already here. The Romans them was already in Jamaica. Go over Spanish Town and go in a Spanish Town archive and go check it out. So the earth, I can't tell how old the earth is. The earth is as long as you can think. And other planets are out there, other beams are out there. So you think out of the much millions of planets, are we alone so looking at life form? No, ladies and gentlemen, check it out, man. So I hope I learn something from this. But unite back, black people. Stop killing yourself, stop killing off the nation. Start read back on the ancient African scrolls. Don't burn Christianity, because Christianity is our one thing. You understand? So if you can make some money out of it, make some money out of it, because it's also a business too. Because the white man have turned it into a business. Sorry to say, but it's so. But learn for unite back. Rise up, nation. And you must know that Marcus Garvey was also a God, and is also a God. So all hail to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth, all hail to Empress Selassie. Merry Christmas, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, and ready was it's a pagan holiday, or it's a Babylonian holiday. But black people was the first Babylonian people on the planet. Check it out. We are the pharaohs. But when the white man become pharaoh too, and the same black man them sell out the certain lower level of black man until it become a power driven thing, we start to burn certain holidays, burn certain things. Certain holidays are stupidness, but Christmas and Christianity is black people thing. It's white people thing too. It's everybody thing, but some people celebrate it on a different day, a different month, in a different language, and a different style. So for this Christmas, at least it's a longer time, we start show some love for one another. So start show love after Christmas to people. But for this Christmas, help out somebody, because God knows the earth is suffering. The people upon the earth is suffering. And sometimes they try to mash up the earth. Because as I say, the birds still tweet, the trees them still grow, the ants them still walk up and down, the bees them still make honey. And just we, the black people, now unite to make back gold or take back a gold them and make money. Which money is really nothing, but in this land it is something. So what is nothing becomes something, and what is something will become nothing, but it's all you do it. But that's another show. That's why people say fiat currency now, and people say all kind of different currency, and the Chinese are bringing for them on a currency now, who are going to defeat the black man currency. And my boy, you know, Saddam Hussein was bringing back in his currency now, and the bank them say, hey, we've got to kill him. So the bankers them kill Saddam Hussein now, and as well as all the bankers them did kill what name again, Abraham Lincoln, when Abraham Lincoln come and say, so the same thing what Abraham Lincoln did, you know, the bank them kill him, you know, because the bank them hold up on poetry, you know. So it's a power driven thing. So Abraham Lincoln was killed because of the same thing. Saddam Hussein was killed because of the same thing, but for a different system, a different part of the world. As same as President Kennedy was killed for the same thing. So the same people who killed President Kennedy, same people who killed Marcus Garvey, no, they try to kill Marcus Garvey. Yes, and but the same people who killed President Kennedy, same people who killed all of the people who fight for be independent. I will fight for make the world be one back. But it's time now, because at the end of the day now, they cannot kill no one again, because everybody want to kill, every other nation want to kill them now for come rule. And then different planetary system is coming, because the earth will never be at the end, but a species or a group of nations will come to the end of their term. It's growth. So how do you grow? It's the LLO show, and you will know. I'm going to study back on African powers now. Go study back on Asian scrolls, ladies and gentlemen. They are still available. And seek and shall find, ask and shall be given, knock and every door shall be open.